and welcome back to Film Focus,
a YouTube channel dedicated to talking about Netflix originals versus Hollywood blockbusters.
Today we'll be talking about post-apocalyptic movies.
Yeah, a genre that's probably been done to death, however,
a lot of times.
and talked about to death, but we're going to talk about it for some more, so...
Listen to us.
Post-apocalyptic genre, what do you think? You a fan?
If they do well, I'm a fan. If it's like the same old concept.
I think that's the thing. I think because it's been done so much now.
Yeah.
It's hard to do something different, which is what makes it good.
There are either aliens in the sky, aliens come to Earth, a virus breaks out, zombies. There's lots of
zombie films. There's actually a zombie film to do with zombie sheep. There's a zombie sheep film. I don't know if you've seen it. There's a zombie sheep film. It's called Black Sheep. Anyway, that's besides the point. Films we'll be discussing: Netflix, Bird Box, which everyone saw. You know,
stars Sandra Bullock.
Absolute legend, massive Hollywood actor, versus I Am Legend.
Stars Will Smith.
Yeah. That's a heartbreaking film.
Yeah.
Absolutely. But, which is better? Because, personally, I don't think that Netflix originals could ever be Hollywood. But Bird Box was like...
Yeah, Bird Box
massive.
did stand out, because Netflix are usually known for like cheesy teen films. Like, they're quite good at the cheesy background films.
Cheesy background films. Tall Girl.
To All the Boys I Loved Before.
To All the Boys I Loved Before. What's Kissing Booth?
Sierra Burgess is a Loser.
Oh my god, I loved Sierra Burgess as a Loser. I actually loved that film. I think I watched it about 3 times.
I loved it because of how cheesy it was.
Yeah, super cheesy films is what they're good at.
Yeah.
Bird Box, I guess that was like more than a year ago now, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think it was.
Yeah, like last Christmas time.
Yeah. So, I think it was them trying to like branch out and not do a cheesy film, and it just seemed to go quite well.
They did, I suppose. Yeah, branch out with films that usually would be in the pictures.
Yeah, usually you'd go to the cinema to see.
Because it was very like, because you don't see the threat, which is like what I thought made it scary.
Yeah, which has been done before in Cloverfield, which was a Hollywood film.
Exactly.
So.
Well, that's the point. Like, they don't have anything new.
Yeah, they've never come up with their own original idea.
Actual original, except from In the Tall Grass, which is like a newer, a horror post-apocalyptic. It's not really post-apocalyptic. It's just like horror film, which is the most appalling film I've probably ever seen.
People said they didn't like it.
No, but anyway, here's a clip from Bird Box, just to remind you.
So that was the clip from Bird Box.
Yeah.
I think you can see that they definitely had a lower budget because it was a Netflix film, because it was all shot in a car.
It's shot in the car. You've got like an outside shot.
There's not much because the windows are covered. It's not like the car might go.
Do you think it's like a bigger challenge for the actors, because they've got like, well, in the car they've got like close-up face, and they've got to be like, oh my god, I'm terrified of this thing outside.
Yeah.
But we don't see the thing outside. They've got to convince us that there's a thing outside.
Yeah, they've got to convince us that there's a thing outside that even they can't see.
But it's Sandra Bullock, you know what I mean? Like, I don't get. She is a massive Hollywood actor, and that's the thing that Netflix are doing now. They're getting like big Hollywood actors to do these originals. But I know this is post-apocalyptic, but The Irishman that recently came out, a Martin Scorsese film with Robert De Niro, Al Pacino, like, they're trying to be like Goodfellas and do all this, but it felt like they just picked up the paycheck. You know what I mean? And trying to do something that they did before. It just didn't work. It didn't work.
Yeah.
But this does work. This does work. So, big fan of Bird Box. Was absolutely terrified of it. Couldn't go to the toilet.
Couldn't go to the toilet?
I couldn't go to the toilet. You only watch a scary film, and then you can't actually get up to go to the bathroom after.
No.
But this is what I'll do, right? I'll watch like conspiracy theories and terrifying things. Like, just on my phone and like, no, an American Horror Story, and then I'll need a wait, but I can't go for a wait. You know what I mean?
No.
No. Anyway, it's besides the point.
Yeah. So in the other film, I Am Legend, they also have a car scene.
They do.
Which you can definitely see that there's a difference.
A very high octane car scene. Obviously, it's Will Smith. Massive
high
budget needed.
You can see the difference. So.
But yeah, we have a video of that to play you.
What'd you say?
zombies in. I was just saying the zombies in this, like zombies have progressed as well. I mean, honest.
Like there's the different like old zombies you should be slow.
I prefer slow zombies. I think they're scary. Like The Walking Dead, that's what they do well.
Yeah, like you can run away from a slow zombie. If like there's a zombie,
If you got
fast
fast zombies, you got no chance.
How do you get away from a fast zombie?
I don't know.
Like
You don't.
I'm slow. I'd just get eaten.
Have you seen World War Z?
Yeah.
With Brad Pitt. That was right. Okay, again, that was a Hollywood film, but it wasn't. I don't think it was very good. It wasn't as good as I Am Legend. That's got that scene in particular. Obviously, they'd need like a stunt double for Will Smith to drive the car.
Close off streets. Definitely driving that way.
Close off like big street. Whereas Bird Box, I suppose, just did it in like a small location that's unknown.
Yeah. And the animals that were running, they seemed quite CGI. So they need the budget for the CGI.
A lot of CGI.
But Bird Box was just in a car.
But even though Hollywood has this budget, do you think it makes films better because of it?
Depends on the film. Or depends how the film is made.
Does depend on the film.
Even Hollywood can go back to like the same storylines all the time. And
totally.
They're like worked to death.
Well, that's what's happening now. Like you see in the pictures, it's just
the same
redos.
stuff.
I mean, a lot of them are good.
Like all the films that get big these days are new.
What do you mean new?
Like that 1917. That's just came out.
1917.
Everyone's loving
brilliant.
that, but like there's not really been one of them before.
There's been loads of war films before.
But
that's
none
definitely
done that way.
None done that way, specifically with a tracking shot throughout the whole thing.
Yeah, so like they found a different, like
way
a unique selling point of doing it.
Yeah,
to
completely.
get people to be like talk about, because obviously that's what I hear from everyone. It's one shot.
It is what it's. The way it's done is fantastic. It was actually filmed quite locally to here. Tees Barrage, you probably haven't heard of it. Not a fantastic place, but
I haven't heard of
they
it.
film. That's what they're doing. Hollywood are moving into England a lot as well.
Yeah.
Because places are cheaper.
Yeah.
Like
Endgame was filmed out here as well. It was done in the cathedral.
Of course, yeah, Durham Cathedral, part
which
of
is
Endgame.
literally just up the road.
I think that, I mean, the budget for Endgame was like, what,
obviously.
excess of like 3 million, and I think Durham Cathedral alone cost something like $1 million just for, and how long was that thing in the, about 5 minutes if that?
It was the Thor scene. It was tiny.
It was absolutely tiny, but like seeing it at the bar, I nearly freaked out when I saw that.
When I was in the cinema, I was like, oh my god, I've been there.
From Durham. But yeah, anyway, and sets as well, building sets. I don't know whether that's more expensive than hiring out a location. I don't think it is, because you can reuse sets.
You can reuse sets, but it depends on the location as well. If you go to somewhere where no one knows, then it's probably not going to cost that much.
As well, like
Yeah.
But Netflix, that's another thing. They'd have to like outsource. Where do they film? Because like Universal lots and the big Hollywood films have their own lots, don't they? But like
like there was stuff filmed in my village, and I don't think that would have cost that much.
What was filmed in your village?
I don't know. I can't remember what it was called. It was when I was like 6. I just remember like driving, seeing all these like cameras, and I was like,
that's so exciting. Like imagine just walking down the street and then you see like it all closed off.
I think it was called Viva or something.
Oh, I know. Yeah, I know what you're on about actually.
Yeah,
I think if that happened, I'd literally have to just like get in there.
It got filmed a few times though, actually.
And ITV drama. I know we're moving away from like Netflix and Hollywood, but ITV drama. What was it? Something about like Dark Angel or something. Just filmed in Saltburn. So the northeast.
Yeah. We must just have the best places.
Yeah. Anyway, I think that Hollywood will never like die out because of Netflix films.
I think people just like love going to the cinema.
Exactly, it's an experience. It is an experience.
Yeah.
I hope that they don't die out because of Netflix films, because frankly Netflix aren't as good. But anyway, that's about all we have time for this week's show. So tune in next week. Next week,
another comparison between Netflix and
Hollywood.